Hey guys, David here. Welcome to Digital Outlook, where you're gonna find the best community in all of crypto. In today's video, the SEC to lose at summary judgment. So guys, without further ado, why don't we get to it? Well, guys, the whole digital asset space and entire ecosystem has been all abuzz this week with respect to the SEC versus Ripple case. And you can literally feel the pins and needles in the air. And by the hour, there's all kinds of different conjecture, opinions, and you name it. And John Deaton just dropped a whopper on the whole ecosystem today, saying that he believes that the SEC is going to lose in summary judgment. Just take a look at this article right here. And here it has XRP lawsuit. SEC will lose at summary judgment due to its case theory, says pro Ripple lawyer. That's March 8th, 2023. And just listen to what he's saying down here. Popular crypto lawyer John E. Deaton believes that Ripple will bag a win against the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, even as the years-long security battle draws closer to an end. Speaking during an interview with Fox Business, Deaton noted that the SEC was highly likely to lose, stating its case against Ripple was filled with inconsistencies. And here's a quote: "I think the SEC is going to lose, but that doesn't mean Ripple's going to get an outright win either. But I think the SEC is going to lose that summary judgment because of the theory that they went with," Deaton said. "Normally, when you go after a promoter, you say, well, on this particular day, you made an unregistered securities offering or sell, and that particular transaction was a security investment contract, and now they're saying that all sales of the XRP token itself is a security, and that's a problem," he added. So John Deaton, who's acting for 75,000 XRP holders in the case, further noted that in the unlikely event that Ripple loses, the judgment would have far-reaching effect on cryptocurrencies. According to him, a win by the SEC would also shake up crypto exchanges such as Coinbase and Binance, as it would mean they all brokered unregistered securities. Guys, when you're thinking about this case and the long-lasting implications of it, it is truly staggering. I mean, just look at the Howey case. That thing happened in the 1940s, and we're still dealing with its impact right now in 2023. That is mind-boggling. When you consider all the innovation that has transpired throughout the years, you would think that there would have been some evolution of the understanding of securities and what. But guys, this whole definition that was made way back in the 40s has been played with and manipulated and used in such a way by the SEC to actually have this regulation by enforcement. It is their golden goose that has laid 101 golden eggs, believe you me. But in this case, not one prong of the Howey test had been satisfied with respect to Ripple. There was no ICO. There was no investment contract. There was no expectation of profit. None of those things existed, guys. And what has really gone on here has been one of the biggest dog and pony shows that there has ever been perpetrated on a corporation, especially when you had Bill Hinman going out there in 2018 and absolutely getting up on the stage and delivering a speech to give Ethereum an absolute free pass, and even in the speech acknowledging that Ethereum had an initial coin offering, which Ripple never did have in the first place. And then, of course, this lawsuit was dropped when Jay Clayton was walking out the door on his last day. And what happened to both Jay Clayton and Bill Hinman? Well, they went to work for law firms that were involved in the whole Ethereum free pass. The thing stinks to the absolute high heavens. And now you're hearing, oh, well, the SEC, every actual sale of XRP was a securities offering. Well, where's the investment contract? Because I can tell you what, I've never received one prospectus from Ripple. And I have been buying XRP and my bags are so full, I can't wait till we actually see this whole thing explode. But my point is this: I've never once gotten a prospectus. I've never once gotten, hey, an indication that there's a vote on the board and to actually participate in that. None of those things have ever happened. Nobody's asked me for my proxy vote. And by the way, I've never gotten one dime in dividends from Ripple. So guys, there was no investment contract. Ripple owes us absolutely nothing as secondary holders, and there was no investment contract for sure. But on top of that, think of this. In that Library case, what happened? Well, Library was absolutely found guilty of filing or selling an unregistered security, right? Well, we know right now that all of these secondary sales of the Library token have been deemed to be not securities. How can every sale of XRP be a security? And that's where I think John Deaton is right on the money. And I believe that in summary judgment, that part of it is going to get totally quashed. And we are going to see a win for the holders of XRP in that these tokens are going to be deemed, these secondary market tokens are not going to be deemed securities. And guys, what happened to Library? Absolutely bang! That thing went up 155%, as you know. And it's my expectation that we get a decision like that. XRP, with its vast reach globally around the world, I'm telling you guys, I think it's going to be absolutely stupendous. It is going to be monumental in my opinion. Now let's go listen a little bit more here. Deaton's comments come after District Judge Annalisa Torres ruled on the Daubart's motion March 7th, excluding the testimony of an expert witness fronted by the SEC, seeking to explain to the court why people bought XRP. Ripple had 10 expert witnesses, while the SEC had 5. Both sides calling for the exclusion of each other's expert testimonies. Now listen to what Deaton says about this. The victory we got was there was an expert the SEC was offering who was going to testify as to what XRP holders, that's you and I, thought in their head when they purchased XRP. Of course, he never interviewed one single XRP holder in his entire career, and he received a $3 million contract from the SEC to serve as a witness. Talk about being bought and paid for. And so the judge excluded that part of this testimony, and that he's not going to be allowed, said Deaton. Now think of this. Who funds the SEC? Well, guys, it's you and I. It's our tax-paying dollars. And they're out there saying, hey, man, we'll pay you $3 million. Just say this. Unbelievable. And the guy never once ever interviewed one XRP holder. I mean, the absolute lack of integrity from the SEC is truly mind-boggling. And think of this, the chastisement they received from the court, that they were basically pushing forward their own agenda and not even adhering to the law themselves. Truly amazing. Following the latest ruling, the lawyer expressed hope in the matter concluding soon, telling Fox Business Charles Gasparino that a summary judgment could arrive any day now or in a couple of weeks. Now, meanwhile, Ripple's quote-unquote small win, guys, this is a big one, earlier this week has helped uplift XRP with a positive outlook on the lawsuit's outcome, helping to keep prices buoyed. In the last 24 hours, XRP has grown over 4% and was trading at 39 cents at press time, according to CoinMarketCap data. Guys, I'm telling you what, we get this decision and we get it in the next couple of weeks. I think what we're going to see is something that we have not seen in this space probably for years and years. And I think we're going to see a massive blow off take place with XRP and its relisting on exchanges. It is going to be absolutely historic. Now, having said that, I want us to remind ourselves of something. Just take a look at this right here. And we've all seen this before. Bank of America to partner with Ripple on demand liquidity services after XRP lawsuit finishes. Guys, just think about this. Once this thing is all settled, And XRP, even in the secondary market, gets declared as not being a security. The on-demand liquidity platform that Bank of America is going to adopt. And guys, what is that talking about there? Well, on-demand liquidity is replacing something, isn't it? It's replacing that whole Nostro Vostro deal. And you get a major American bank to do that? You don't think all the others are going to fall into suit? It's going to be like dominoes, and it's going to happen fast. And you're going to watch an absolute shift in the whole momentum in this digital asset space. And Ripple XRP could literally overtake Ethereum and maybe give a big challenge to Bitcoin. That is genuinely what I believe. Remember this, for many, many years, and obviously before this lawsuit was laid down, XRP was in the number 2 spot and held that spot for a long, long time, way above Ethereum. What would that do for the price of XRP, guys? Just add it up. It would be monumental. Now, having said that, I want to read something over here. Just listen to this. So a lot of people don't truly understand what Ripple's on-demand liquidity is. Well, listen to this base definition of it. According to Exodus.com, Ripple's ODL helps customers to move money around the world without the need for correspondent banking relationships. That's the Nostro Vostro. And the pre-funding of accounts abroad. Opens up tremendous amount of liquidity, right? In contrast to a legacy payment infrastructure that's prone to errors and needs an average of 3 to 5 days to settle international transactions that involve multiple parties, ODL leverages Ripple's XRP token to act as a bridge between two fiat currencies. This allows the system to ultimately settle payments in local currency at the payment destination in a matter of seconds. Not no 3 to 5 days. That's a big one. According to the same source, Ripple has been gradually, now listen to this, bringing ODL to various regions. On-demand liquidity corridors now exist in Europe, the Philippines, Australia, Japan, and Africa, thanks to its recent partnership with MFS Africa. In October of 22, Ripple had announced its first on-demand liquidity customer in France, partnering with Lemonway, and in Sweden with Uxbat. According to Ripple, about 70% of financial institutions and 59% of consumers in Europe are interested in crypto-enabled payments, and the partnership allowed Lemonway to integrate RippleNet's on-demand liquidity solution. Regarding this partnership, Lemonway COO Jeremy Ricordo commented that using Ripple's ODL will allow the company to free up some funds which can be passed as benefits to their clients. What funds is he talking about? Nostro Vostro, guys. In August 2022, Ripple announced the launch of RippleNet's on-demand liquidity in Brazil in partnership with Travelex Bank. Travelex Bank aims to simplify customers' access to international money through several services, including remittance and international payments, ATMs, and multi-currency prepaid cards. The bank is a 100% digital and 100% personal bank, as they mentioned. Focused on EFX transactions, they leverage tech to provide banking solutions to companies and individuals in various sectors. Guys, the ecosystem for Ripple and XRP is absolutely exploding. And look at this. I want to show you this little clip of a video where you see in Washington, D.C., Ripple out there advertising their whole RippleNet, the whole thing about crypto, right under the noses, guys, in D.C. And why in D.C.? Well, guys, Congress is in D.C. They're making their voices heard, and it's not only there we've seen it, but we've seen it in London, we've seen it in New York, we've seen it all over the world. But just check this clip out, and we'll be right back. Now, guys, let me ask you a question after watching that clip. Do you think that a company that thinks it's about to get wiped out and decimated in a legal lawsuit is going to actually pour in tens of millions of dollars of advertising like that there in Washington, D.C., and then doing that again in London, England, doing that again in New York, doing that in Dubai, doing it all over the world? You guessed it, guys. I don't believe they do that either. Because why would they? Why would they risk it if they felt that they were going to lose? The fact of the matter is they're moving ahead. They're full steam ahead and with 100% confidence that they're going to be here to stay, and it is going to be something else. Guys, just buckle up and get ready. This month of March is going to turn out to be one of the best rides we've ever been on. So guys, let's just take a few seconds and talk about our coaching program and how it can help you be ready for that next bull run. Having lived through a prior bull run, I can tell you with absolute certainty that you're going to want to have your plan in place before it comes. And what our coaching program is, that is where you and I can meet personally one-on-one for 1 hour over Zoom. And during that time, I share with you our personal journey in that last bull run and what enabled Judy and I to experience some amazing financial gains. I go over the mistakes we made so that you don't have to fall into the same pitfalls we did. We work together to develop your exit strategy, and we take a look at your portfolio to make sure that it's balanced towards your goals. We can even help you get your assets off an exchange and onto a hardware wallet, along with delivering to you some amazing techniques that will really help you in this space. Now, the cost of that is $250, and if that's something that interests you, you write me right there at coaching@thedigitaloutlook.com and we'll get you all booked in. So guys, I truly hope that you enjoyed today's video, and as always, I want to invite you to join the conversation and drop your comments right down there in the comment section. Open it up to the community and start a discussion. Now, many of you know I'm not a financial advisor and this isn't financial advice, but if you found value in it, if you'd hit that like and subscribe, I'd appreciate it. And hey, don't forget to hit the notification bell down there, because as you know, things in this space change lickety split, and I like to get that information out to you as soon as possible. And on top of that, I don't want you missing out on any of our regularly released videos. Now, if you're one of the thousands of people who have been watching these videos but you haven't yet subscribed, would you do the channel a favor and join this community? We would really love to have you on board. So in the meantime and in between time, stay safe, be blessed, and I'll catch you in the next one.